The girl casually mentioned during the blind date that she did not want a family with a demanding mother-in-law. The next day the man's mother mysteriously passed away. Soon after the blind date the man immediately took her to court. He accused the girl saying his mother died after hearing her words. The girl was then inexplicably labeled a murderer. She was not only forced to compensate him $3 million, she was also viciously attacked online and treated like a hated outcast. Under the crushing pressure of public opinion the girl finally suffered a mental breakdown. When she opened her eyes again she had actually been reborn on the day of the blind date. The man acted overly attentive the moment they met. He stated that after seeing her photo he truly liked her. He even suggested that if things went well they should get married quickly. To avoid repeating her tragic fate the girl quietly turned on her phone to record. Afterward she directly made her stance clear. She said she already had a boyfriend, and this blind date was only to satisfy her parents. She originally thought this would completely end his intentions, yet the man insisted that he did not care at all. He claimed their feelings could slowly grow, and demanded that she give him a chance. Hearing this the girl felt instantly uneasy. To be absolutely safe she deliberately questioned him again. She said his mother probably would not allow him to date a girl who already had a partner. Unexpectedly the man confidently claimed he could convince his mother. No matter what excuse the girl used to refuse him he would not let go. At that moment the girl suddenly realized the truth. The man in front of her had likely harbored bad intentions from the very beginning. It was clear he had already set a trap waiting for her to fall in. The thought made the girl shiver with fear, wanting to leave as quickly as possible. The girl immediately rejected him again saying they were not suitable. After speaking she hurried to escape the scene. Once she left the girl felt something was even more wrong. She suspected the man simply wanted a blind date partner to take the blame, so she needed to gather evidence quickly to expose his scheme. There were still 12 hours before his mother would have her accident. To uncover the truth the girl went to the man's neighborhood. Unexpectedly she found a support list for cancer patients on the community bulletin board, and on it she saw the name of the man's mother. She quickly took out her phone to take a picture. At that moment she saw the man pushing his mother as they enjoyed the sunlight. From his cold expression the girl could tell he was not filial at all. Yet the man deliberately told the neighbors he was currently seeing someone. He even said the girl was very satisfied with him, and that they might get married soon. The girl finally understood his true intention. He wanted to create the illusion that they were in a relationship ahead of time, so that after his mother had her accident he could naturally frame her, all to extort that $3 million. Just then the girl received a text message from the man. He said his mother had already agreed to their relationship. His mother even wanted to meet her. The girl firmly refused him, but the man still refused to give up. He used his mother's illness to try to gain sympathy. The girl never expected that no matter how she rejected him, he would always find excuses to push her toward his trap. To protect herself the girl immediately went to the police to report. She clearly explained her situation and her concerns. She suspected the man wanted to use his mother's death to extort her. However, the police stated that the man's mother was still alive, and they could not file a case based on something that had not happened. They could only advise her to avoid further contact, and if extortion actually occurred she should come back to report it. That evening the girl returned to her apartment complex. To her shock she saw the man's mother standing downstairs. She never expected the woman would come find her on her own, so she suspected the man must be hiding nearby watching her. At that moment the elderly woman asked the girl to come closer, saying she had something to tell her. The girl instantly fell into a dilemma. If she went over the man would accuse her of threatening his mother. If she did not go he would accuse her of being heartless and cold, saying she refused even an old woman's request. Seeing this the girl quickly turned on her recording and carefully approached. The elderly woman said she was in the late stage of cancer. She wished to see her son start a family before she passed. She said she already knew the girl had a boyfriend, but her son truly liked the girl, so she begged the girl to fulfill her final wish and marry her son. Hearing this the girl felt deeply disgusted. She once again emphasized that she already had a boyfriend, and sincerely wished her son could find a better partner. From afar the man quickly signaled his mother. Then the elderly woman began using emotional pressure again. Yet no matter what she said the girl firmly rejected her. Seeing she had no way to continue the elderly woman finally left. There were now only 6 hours left before the man's mother would have her accident. The girl felt incredibly uneasy. She did not know whether she could escape this fate in this lifetime. Early the next morning she received a call from the police. Her worst fear had come true. Once again she was accused of murder by the man. Soon the news of the mother's death spread rapidly. Public opinion exploded instantly. The man cried in front of the camera. He claimed the girl's cold rejection and harsh words caused his mother's death. He even said his mother left a final letter. The letter stated she could not bear the girl's cruel words. Many people online believed his story, and soon endless insults poured toward the girl again. Not only that, even her parents were dragged into the chaos. Her father was so devastated that he was hospitalized. The girl felt completely unwilling to accept this. She had tried so hard yet ended up with the same tragic fate. At that moment she suddenly received a message from a mysterious man, and this message would completely change her destiny.